the offense which he committed because he didn't give him the asan that time. No? So he got the reaction of being beaten thoroughly by Vali, and then later, and Lakshman said, "We also forgive him because he had committed offense like that." And Sugriva was a nice person because although he had some deficiencies, but he wanted to ultimately help Lord Ram. He was a devotee of Lord Ram, like that. And we know that Sugriva, how once he jumped into the palace of Ravana and gave him some slaps, that, I don't know. Because suddenly Ravana saw somebody, some monkey jumped into his palace and beat him thoroughly, and again he went back and back into the army of Lord Ram, Sugriva. You know? Because Sugriva thought that this Ravana, how could he kidnap Lord Ram's wife? And he was so angry that suddenly, although the plan was to attack next day and like that, but Sugriva in the night only jumped and beat Ravana and spit on his face also. And Ravana couldn't do anything. And Sugriva again came back. That time Lord Ram said, "Why you did like that? You could have been caught by Ravana. You could have been killed." Sugriva said, I was so angry, I couldn't tolerate that. How he could kidnap Sita? Then Lord Ram that time embraces Sugriva and says that actually you have so much love for me. So Sugriva is also great devotee, and but sometimes he also falls in Maya. He is like a sadhaka, Sugriva. So basically, and Dvivida was also there, Dvivida Gorilla. So he was also there who helped Lord Ram. So he also committed offense against Lakshman, and that offense is not described, but he had committed offense, and his reaction was more terrible. Actually, he became Asura. At least Sugriva got the reaction by being beaten up by Vali, but he got a severe reaction. Who, our Dvivida. Dvivida got reaction of he became a non-devotee, Asura, enemies of Lord. That is most dangerous. So, actually, the first lesson we learn is that bad association is dangerous. Asatsang. Asatsang tyag eva Vaishnavachar. So when Mahaprabhu was asked, who is a devotee? So what Mahaprabhu replied?
Satsang tyaga eva Vaishnava. Who renounces materialistic people association.
Yeah, one who gives up materialistic association and bad association, he is Vaishnava. That is the definition of Vaishnava according to Mahaprabhu. So you see here how a chain reaction has formed. The Bhanasur, that rascal, he was Asur, and he made Asur out of Lord's son, Bhauma. He became Bhaumasur. And the Bhaumasur, they made Dvivida into non-Dvivida. He became Asura. So how a bad association is so powerful. Just like if you take a basket full of mangoes. Now this is mango season. Mangoes are available there. You are eating mangoes nowadays.
Yes, Prabhuji, very costly, Prabhuji.
Not like India.
Not like India.
So if you take a basket full of nice mangoes and there is one spoiled mango, and then what will you see after some time?
All other mangoes will get spoiled.
Or the mango which is spoiled, he becomes better by the association of other good mangoes. No.
Yes, Prabhuji.
No, the bad mango will become good by the association of good mangoes, or the bad mango will make other good mangoes into bad mangoes. What will happen?
From a pure materialistic sense, everybody will become bad.
Yeah. Other mangoes also will get spoiled because of that. So like that was the Banasur. Banasur made Bhuma into Narkasur, and then this Narkasur made Dvivida into a Dvivida gorilla. He was one who helped Lord Ram. But now he is, same Ram has come as Balram and Lord Krishna. Now he is actually, so that time he had offended Lakshman. and now Lakshman only as Balram will kill him. So that's why bad association is dangerous. That is first actually. And the second is lesson is, if we offend great souls, then what happens? Krishna personally puts anarthas in the heart of that person. Can you imagine if somebody offends somebody great devotee, then what happens? Krishna himself will fill the heart with anarthas. It's so dangerous, no? By hearing that only we already there are so many anarthas in the heart, and we are struggling with that. But now if we offend great souls, then Krishna what he does? Krishna will put some extra anarthas, and such anarthas he will put that in spite of our great struggle, we cannot remove them. It's so horrible, dangerous. So, so that happens by offending great souls. So because Vivida offended Lakshman, then his heart was filled with anarthas. And he got influenced by this bad association. And his brother was Mainda. So Mainda also became, because of his association, Mainda also became like that. So now Dvivida got bad association. He became bad mango. Now he spoiled his brother Mainda. So Mainda was also one who helped Lord Ram in the battle. So these all monkeys, you see. So first who started? Who was the bad mango?
Narakasur. Banasur.
Banasur. Then
Narakasur.
Then
Divida Gorilla.
Dvivida spoiled.
Minda. You said Minda, Prabhuji?
Mainda
Minda.
was his brother. So like that, the whole basket was about to get spoiled. So Vishnu Chakra Thakur says, Dvivida and Mainda, both of them fell down from their position of being devotees. That is compared to whom? Which two people fell down simultaneously?
Jaya and Vijay, Nalakveramani.
They are compared. Jay Vijay is falling down. Vishnu Chakra Thakur says. Mainda and Dvivida's falling down is compared to Jay Vijay's falling down from their position of devotees. So both were the great devotees of Lord Ram, and they helped Lord Ram so much. So the monkeys which helped Lord Ram, they were not ordinary monkeys. They were all great demigods' children. Who was Sugriva? Whose son?
Sun God, Prabhu.
He was the son of sun god Sugriva. And who was Vali? Vali was whose son?
Indra, Prabhuji? Or
Indra. Yeah. Indra's son. And Neela. Nala, Neela. Nala and Neel were the sons of Agni. They were one who constructed, which designed that bridge. Because they were the civil engineers. Nal and Neel. So like that, these monkeys were great actually, they were demigods, and they had come to assist Lord Ram in killing the demon, the Ravana. So they had come and they fulfilled that purpose and they helped Lord Ram. Most of them helped, but some of them got spoiled because of some offense. So some offense they did, and that's why they got into bad association, and then actually they later got killed by Lord only in the different yuga. So he was one of them. Dvivida Gorilla. So the same monkeys came in Krishna Lila also. Those monkeys who helped Lord Ram, what happened to those monkeys? When they came in Krishna Leela?
Damodar Leela.
Damodar Leela, they would come with Krishna while stealing butter. So Krishna said, "Oh, all great monkeys, you all helped me during Ramayana so much, and I couldn't repay you. So now you have come, I will feed you this butter because you did hard work last time. So please take this butter as a remuneration for your hard work you did." So those monkeys, they came in Krishna Lila. But now this Vyuda came in some other form. He came as a Asura. And then, so what he started, because Narakasur, his friend was killed. So then, you know, he was very angry. And he started terrorizing the people around. Now, Lord has killed his own son because Lord saw that he is actually become a demon, so he killed him. So you have seen one. There was one movie years long back. There was some Hindustani movie. Hindustani, what's the name? Anybody knows?
Which movie, Guruji?
Hindustani. That was.
I've heard about it. This is that Kamal Hassan, Guruji. Yes, Guruji. Yeah, Hindustani. Yes, Indian, is it?
Yeah.
It's called as Indian in Tamil.
Indian. Indian. That he is a person who is very much against bribe.
Yes.
He doesn't like. So when his own son takes bribe, what he does?
He kills him.
He kills him.
He escapes.
Yeah, we're in the school that time.
Now Hindustani 2 is coming, Guruji. Sorry.
But please don't watch now.
No time.
It's too late now. Okay, so I just remembered that fellow. He was so, what do you call, dharmanishta. I will kill anybody who takes bribery, who is involved in bribery. Because bribery is not good. And even if my son does that, I will kill. So that can only happen in the movie. Nobody will kill anybody, his own son. And if his son does some bribery, then they will hide how he has not done. But Lord does that. Actually, Lord is a real Hindustani. So Lord killed his own son. He became demon. He started troubling people. And Lord didn't see, he is my own son. Now today's politicians, what they will do? They will kill. They will try to hide whatever he has done. But Lord did that. Lord killed. So because Lord killed Narkasur, who became angry? Who was his friend?
Divida Gorilla, Prabhuji, right?
Divida, yeah. So Divida Gorilla became angry and he started terrorizing the people. So what all he did is there. See, he has such a great power as brother of Maida. I mean, state of Naraka, the ape set fire to the cities, villages, mines. He churned the ocean with his hands. And because of that, the villages which are on the coastal area, they got submerged. And he threw men and women in the caves. He wanted to take revenge of killing of Narkasur. How Lord killed Narkasur? Remember?
The help of Mother Satyabhama.
Sudarshan.
Yeah, he went on Garuda. And which was the demon who was bodyguard for him outside with 5 heads. Mura demon. Mura came. Lord, that's why known Murari. So Mura was the bodyguard of Naraka. And Lord came with Satyabhama sitting on the Garuda, and he killed Mura, and then he went inside and he killed Narkasura also. There was a battle, and then the 16,100 princes were there like that. So that's why he was angry, Vivida. And then he churned the ocean so much, so he was terrorizing, so that Lord Krishna will come. And then when he was doing all this nonsense, that time he saw some sweet singing. He heard some sweet singing from Raivataka mountain. So Balram with his gopis, with his consort, he was going there. He was playing sports on this Raivataka mountain. And this gorilla felt that why Lord Balram is enjoying with these gopis. I should be enjoying with these gopis. So he felt like that. So then he started abusing the gopis and saying some things and like that and showing his bodily parts like that. And Balram was there only. And then Balram saw that this fellow is doing all this nonsense and the gopis got disgusted. And then the huge fight between gorilla and Lord. So the gorilla took so many trees. So many trees he uprooted. What happened? You see in this picture? What happened by so many trees he took to fight with Lord Balram? What is this type? What happened to the forest?
Forest was destroyed.
The forest became treeless. He said. So many trees he took and was hitting Balram one by one, one by one. So Balram was unmoved. Then Balram, what he did, he struck the gorilla with his fist. At which place he struck him? Where did Lord attack?
Throat and collarbone.
Collarbone means this, I think. Collarbone.
Yeah, clavicle.
So so he struck him with one blow. Balram only gives one blow. He doesn't. With one blow, this gorilla shouted and vomited blood and fell down dead. So whom Balram killed with one blow? Which are demons? Balram requires only one blow.
Venugasura.
Venukasura he killed, yeah. Okay.
Lambasura.
Brahmasura he killed. And who else? In the marriage of Aniruddha? And who killed in the marriage? Marriage part. Huh?
Shankas.
No. In that marriage of Aniruddha, there was a this gambling or chess match. Whom he was playing with?
Rukmi, Prabhu.
Rukmi. He killed Rukmi only. And that also one blow only. Kada! He was dead there. On the head only. So Balram is one stroke method. एक दे दिया नीचे कान के नीचे कड़ा. Is dead. So like that, Balram killed Divida gorilla. He was dead. So actually the third lesson is, you see, this gorilla was doing all nonsense activities and he was showing the parts, the gopis and like that. So this because he was so much he got this bad association and Lord personally had put the anarthas in his heart. So the lust was so much in him. So he was thinking, why Balram is enjoying with the gopis? I myself should be enjoying. So he was doing this activity. So the third lesson is lust actually makes one completely mad. Because of the lust, he was doing all nonsense activities. And the lust is because Krishna personally had put that because of his offense towards Lakshman.
Prabhuji, can you please repeat? Can you please repeat what you said, please?
Third lesson, na?
Yes.
Yeah. Third lesson is lust makes one mad. So this anartha of lust was put by the Lord himself because he offended the Lakshmana. So that anartha was there because he offended. So this because of this anartha of lust, the lust makes one mad. So this gorilla was doing all nonsense activities, and he was thinking, I myself should enjoy. Why Balram is enjoying? So that's why he wanted to kill Balram. If you see, even this Vrikasur, who had worshipped Lord Shiva. So when Lord Shiva appeared, what benediction he asked? Vrikasur. From Lord Shiva.
So if somebody keep on the head, he will get, they will die.
Yes. And then ultimately he wanted to keep hand on whose head?
On Lord Shiva's head only.
Yeah, but what was the reason?
He wanted to test, I think, Prabhuji, right?
No.
He was attracted by Mother Parvati.
Yes.
He wanted to enjoy Parvati. Can you imagine, he had worshipped Lord Shiva and he is like his worshipable demigod. And he worshipped and he got pleased and he gave benediction also. But when he gave benediction, he saw that, oh, Parvati is so nice. So if I kill Shiva, I can enjoy with Parvati. That's why how lust makes one mad. Here also gorilla, individual gorilla. So you said that just like there is a banana tree. Just like an elephant goes and the forest there is banana tree. So when elephant shakes the banana tree with his might, so what will happen to the banana tree? Banana tree is very strong,
Very weak.
weak. The banana tree will so much shake, shakes. Elephant shakes, it's very weak. So like that, the lust is like the elephant, and the banana tree are like we are like sadhakas. They are like the banana tree. Lust will shake. But as we go on practicing and we become more and more advanced and pure, so pure devotee is like the banyan tree. So can the elephant shake banyan tree?
No.
No. Lust cannot shake banyan tree. So from banana we have to become like banyan. Then the lust cannot shake. So like Haridas Thakur or Tukaram Maharaj. I sent you the photo, na? Everybody saw that tree photo?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. You remembered us. I forgot. You told me to send you. I forgot, but you remembered us. Thank you so much.
That tree was a witness to Tukaram Maharaj going back home, back to birth. So our Tukaram Maharaj also, prostitute came to allure him. So he was completely detached. He saw her as Rukmini Devi. So he actually offered her obeisances completely. She was a prostitute and Tukaram Maharaj offering obeisance that you are so beautiful, so beautiful. You are beautiful like Mother Rukmini. We are seeing her as mother. So we see Tukaram Maharaj, we see Haridas Thakur, and we see Srila Prabhupada. And these great souls, they are not attracted because they are like banyan tree. The elephant cannot shake. And we are like which tree?
Banana tree.
So from banana to banyan, we have that journey. So that is a tough journey to control lust, because lust is actually makes everybody mad. And other example is I gave last time, the milk and the butter. Who remembers?
Which one, Prabhuji?
Yes.
Milk and butter.
Yes. Milk can be diluted. So the sadhana initial stages, a person can be easily like distracted. But when it becomes butter, then it cannot be manipulated or it cannot be changed.
So
when he becomes strong in sadhana, then he becomes strong faith. He will not be distracted or disturbed.
yeah. So milk is like you can add water and it gets diluted very easily. So our stage is like that. The milk, we get diluted. Our consciousness get diluted by so many things we see here, there, and our mind becomes contaminated. But as we go on practicing and become stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger, what happens? Then from milk to butter, from milk, curd you churn, and then buttermilk, and the butter gets separated, and the butter becomes thick butter. Then you cannot add water and dilute it. So the pure devotees are like the butter. So that's why Krishna is a butter thief. So he only steals pure devotee's heart. He is not milk thief. Milk, we are like milk. So pure devotees, their conscious like butter, thick. It cannot be diluted. So our journey is from banana tree to banyan tree, and from milk to butter. So that journey is there, and we have to keep on practicing. We should not get discouraged on the way. Krishna actually says very nice verse in the 11, 27, 20. Vedavis, somebody can see 11th canto, 20th chapter, 27 verse. Very nice, encouraging verse.
Oh, 11:27?
11, 20, 27. Somebody can read? Still in this to Uddhava. 11, 20, 27, 27, 28. Both verses are there.
Jata Shraddho, that verse, Prabhu.
Yeah, yes. Translation.
Translation, just a minute, Prabhu. Having awakened faith in the narrations of my glories, being disgusted with all material activities, knowing that all sense gratification leads to misery, but still being unable to renounce all sense enjoyment, my devotees should remain happy and worship me with great faith and conviction. Even though he is sometimes engaged in sense enjoyment, my devotee knows that all sense gratification leads to a miserable result, and he sincerely repents such activities.
Quite faith-giving verse, no?
Yes.
Quite encouraging verse. So Lord understands that his devotees, they are started and they will fall off sometimes. They slip and fall. But nevertheless, get up and continue. So one may be unable to renounce all sense enjoyment, but my devotee should remain happy and worship me with great faith and conviction. Even though he sometimes engaged in sense enjoyment, my devotee knows that all sense gratification leads to miserable result, and he sincerely repents such activity. So even though the devotee may be sometimes found he's enjoying, doing some sense gratification, but still he understands that this sense gratification leads to misery, and he repents after the sense gratification, and he repents and repents and repents. Krishna is saying because of his past conditioning, he will be forced sometimes to do something wrong. But the devotee will repent and try to rectify, and thus he should remain happy and understand that I am happy with him. So how many of you feel this is quite encouraging verse? So it's encouraging, right? Because we many times slip and fall down, and we may be not able to control senses. But this verse, but we have to sincerely try, because of some past conditioning. Sometimes we will fall. So that Lord is saying that don't worry, get up and again try. So 4 things, 4 R we saw last time. What are the 4 R when we do something wrong or commit some sinful activity because of the past conditioning? And the 4 R's we didn't discuss. to the.
I think we discussed earlier, like repentance, recognition of that mistake or repentance.
First is
rectification and
first
affirmation.
one. Yeah.
First one, I think we should recognize that we did a mistake.
Yeah, that is recognize. First, we recognize we have done some mistake. Then second one is we repent. Repent. Yeah, we will not do that. Repent. And third is rectify. Rectify so that again he doesn't do that mistake. That is rectify. Then fourth is
reform.
It is reinstate.
Reinstate.
Yeah, reinstate means again and continue on the path. One should not get discouraged, disheartened. One should then remember this verse 11, 20, 27. I will go on, I will continue like that. So here that is our journey. We are on the journey from banana to banyan tree, and from milk to butter, from sadhaka to pure devotee. So one should go on, practice, 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 and practice. Abhyasena tu kaunteya. Lord Krishna is saying, Abhyas means practice, practice. So once one disciple of Srila Prabhupada, he was thinking that I have taken initiation, I have accepted Srila Prabhupada as my spiritual master, but I am not able to follow all the regulatory principles. What should I do? So he was about to go to Prabhupada and say that, Prabhupada, I am giving up, I want to go away from those days because I am not able to follow all the principles in life. So actually he decided I will go to Prabhupada and just give up going and not continue because it's not possible for me, he thought. He said, I have tried my best. So he thought then Prabhupada had come to the temple and Prabhupada was in his room, and then he thought of going and telling that Prabhupada that I quit because it's not possible, I am not able to do. So then he went thinking that, and when he went inside Prabhupada's room, he offered obeisance. And when he got up, he saw that Prabhupada was playing mridanga. And then Prabhupada, without him telling anything, Prabhupada said, devotional service is like playing mridanga. What Prabhupada meant by that? Devotional service is like playing mridanga. Can anybody guess what Prabhupada might meant by that?
Is it that playing an instrument needs practice? Only through practice you will perfect the instrument.
Yes.
So similar.
Yeah. So he said, the more you practice, the more expert you become. And then he was he came to say that Prabhupada, I am quitting you, I am not able to follow the principle. He got the answer, the more practice, 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 practice. Then you become expert. Initially, when you take mridanga, you feel, my God, I will never learn this mridanga. Okay, then when you go and practice, you become expert. You can do. So like the devotional service also, you practice and practice and practice and practice. You can, that journey can happen from banana to canyon, milk to butter. That is possible with determination, practice, and it's possible. We can do it. So that's what the lust. The lust can make one mad. Where Gorilla, Dwayne Gorilla was full of lust, and he instead want to kill Balram and wanted to enjoy with the books. So for that he came there. So that is the third lesson. Yeah, so for that we have to pray intensely to the Lord and not offend devotees. Otherwise, Lord will personally put lust, more lust. It's more dangerous. And then with determination we practice. Continue. Yeah.
I think Prabhuji, he gives an example of a dancer who performs on the stage. So she actually performs only for half an hour, but it takes months and years for her to practice to come to the stage and actually do the performance. So that is also another example.
Yes. Yeah, so much practice goes on behind. what the performer performs on the stage. That is only the result of the whole practice. Yeah, that's true. Prabhupada also had done one drama in his life, only one drama. Which was that?
He played the role of, I think, Advaita Prabhu.
Advaita Acharya, Chaitanya Leela. So that time Prabhupada was telling that we could see that people in the audience, they were crying. And we felt, why they're crying? Because they had practiced it so much that they become so expert. And when they perform on the stage, the audience was seeing it the first time. So they become spellbound. But those who are practicing, they don't realize so much. Because they are practicing. But others see the change. Like that, we should go on practicing. And there will be surely change, which we may not see, but others will see.
We become that character. We become the character in that drama, Prabhuji.
Yes. Because for so many months together you practice, then you perform it so well that you don't understand you are performing well, but the people who are seeing first time, they understand. So similarly, as you said, that devotional they will practice, and there is change. Although we may not feel, we feel I am the same person, same anartha, same thing happening, but people outside they will say, there is so much change. So we should continue. We should not give up the practice with determination. That is necessary. Yeah. So 3 lessons one devotee can tell.
Bad
Who has
association is dangerous.
but you have started from the third. Oh, yeah, first, yeah.
First
Bad
one.
association is dangerous. Yeah. Then second, somebody else.
One offends a great soul, Krishna will fill our hearts with anarthas.
It's quite terrifying, huh? And I heard this first time. I was with Krishna personally put anartha. Then it says so much load of anartha. Some more anartha. That is Krishna's put anartha. So that will not go so easy. Yeah, if you offend great souls. The third.
Hare
Lust
Krishna
makes
Prabhuji,
one
lots.
bad.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear.
Lust makes one bad. Hare Krishna.
Mad.
Mad.
Bad. Mad. Like the elephant shaking which tree? Banana tree. Banana. So how many of you want to become from banana to banyan? Or from milk to butter? From sadhaka to pure devotee? Then what Prabhupada said, go on practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing. And when we fall down in between and some mistake happens, then what we should remember? Which verse?
We should not give up.
Yeah. But the hope-giving verse is which one?
11.20.27.
This is very nice. Keep this fixed. Put this verse wherever possible. And when we get discouraged, we should see this verse. You say, my devotee should remain happy, even though he may not be up to standard. He should continue practicing and improving, and he should remain happy. He may not be able to control the bad conditioning, but he should continue. And as one practices, one surely will achieve that stage. Okay, thank you so much. It's already time, and my eyes are closing. Somehow I'm trying to keep it open. So
Prabhuji, sorry, Prabhuji, I will take just 30 seconds. You gave that example. You gave that example of a person who was asked to push the rock to remain. We remember that example, Prabhuji.
Yeah, that is nice. That is Gaur Gopal Prabhu, I heard from him. Push. Lord told him to push the mountain, but Lord said, I didn't tell you to move the mountain. I told you to push. Yeah, nice story. So we should do our best. Krishna will surely help us.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Week on week, you are giving such beautiful lessons. At least, hopefully, one day we'll become banyan trees by your blessings.
I don't know how much I'm giving. I told you I'm giving lecture half conscious, half unconscious. At the end of the day, fag end of the day. Still you are getting inspired, so that is not so much. Okay. Thank you
Thank you,
so much.
Prabhuji.
We'll
Thank
meet
you so
again.
much.
Hari Hari.
Hare Krishna. Prabhu. Thank you very
Hare
much.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So we'll thank Prabhu and chant Hare Krishna Mantra 3 times for Prabhuji for giving the nectar week after week. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Rama
Rama, Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama,
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare
Panchakalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhubhyo Cha Pantanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki Jai,
Jai.
Raj Gautam ki Jai, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, His Chaitanya Chandra Prabhu ki Jai. Hare Krishna.
Jai Jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So, with all devotees' permission, we'll end today's session. Thank you all for participating. And let
Prabhuji,
us all.
tomorrow, what's the plan, Prabhuji? 5:30, right?
Yes, Prabhu. Tomorrow will be evening 5:30. We'll start the program. 5:30 to 6 will be Kirtan. 6 to 6:30, 6:40 like that Abhishekam. Then class for 1 hour. By 7:45, we are planning to do our
Jai.
final Aarti. Hare Krishna. So we all see this tomorrow evening in Jayapataka Hall. Hare Krishna.
Jai.
Chapan Bhog also you can announce.
Yes, Prabhu already announced. Prabhu, the Friday programs they announced. Chapan Bhoga. So I think here only few devotees are there, but everything we announced on Friday program.
Mani Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. How is India?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Good
How is India?
afternoon. Yeah, Prabhuji. Rainy, little bit. Good,
Good
good
Prabhuji.
climate.
You can enjoy the nature's beauty, God's own country.
Mm.
Great,
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Have a nice vacation. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Take
When
care.
are you going to Mayapur, Prabhu?
18th.
18th. Okay, Prabhu.
Jai. Please
Prabhu,
give our
Tomorrow, Narsimha. Tomorrow,
Ukraine.
Narsimha. Prabhuji, tomorrow, Narsimha Chaturdashi at Palakkad.
Hare Bol.
Hare Bol.
Ukraine?
Ukraine for transferring Lakshmi to your account. Send me your account details whenever you are free.
So I will hand over to Tapan
Yeah,
Prabhu.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.